this. Whenever we're feeling like we just can't take it anymore, let's call each other.
We're each other's sadness sisters.
Well, Sadness Sisters sounds like you're Diane Keaton and I'm Meryl Streep and we're in a Broadway play, but I like it, yeah.
That's a great cast. You should cast plays.
Guys, I loved this movie and I kind of wish I was watching it with someone else because I found myself snickering and looking around for validation.
Oh my God. And look at her with my boyfriend. This is bad.
What the
He was the love of my life.
Anne is the love of mine.
But I'm not so sure that they're gonna realize it, not with these shiny new people around.
So what are we supposed to do?
I have to break them up.
That's crazy, we can't do that. How would we do that?
I'd love to know if the two of you felt any affinity into what, Peter and Emma are going through, to the lengths that they'll go to try to get their exes back.
Like that out of control feeling, that sort of that like pit in your stomach, and you're trying to get someone back, or you're not quite in control of the situation, and it's sort of cascading and tumbling down. That I could definitely, I think most people probably could relate to.
If you look at it lightly, instead of deconstructing it with my therapist, if you look at it lightly, what they're doing is could be perceived as super romantic and persistent and ambitious to get the person that you love. Would I do it? Probably not, but I do find it endearing that they go to such great lengths to get us.
Manny, your character says this beautiful line: sometimes seeing someone you once loved embrace new love can be healing. I was like, I want to know what you feel about that line personally.
I mean, I think everybody can relate to that in regards to like previous relationships. Because at the end of the day, I mean, for me, I don't know if it's just because I always want to have a good relationship with everybody, but like to see somebody else that you had such a close relationship with, an ex-girlfriend, an old friend, seeing them flourish and be successful is still beautiful. And being able to accept that and support them and not be envious of it or jealous of it, I think that takes strength. So I don't know, it is a beautiful thing if one can do that.
Ooh, that one just goes like that. I'm dealing with that right now. And I would say it was the anticipation of it that was way harder than the actual thing. So like thinking about an ex be with a new person, that felt hard, but then actually seeing it, it's like, oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Manny, I have to ask you, what is the best piece of breakup advice that somebody's ever given you or you've given to someone else?
Ooh, I don't know if I've ever been given any breakup advice, which is probably why I handle breakups so badly.
To be honest, I was expecting this.
If I were to give any breakup advice is, I don't know, I think work on yourself, turn inward and maybe talk to another friend about, have to get an objective point of view. Yeah, I think if anything, work on yourself first.
Well, first of all, thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
I Want You Back is streaming on Prime Video now.